Yo, what's up guys, welcome to the Dropshipping journey. And yeah, so today, actually, if you had watched the last video, I fucking did it. So I did like 2 ads, 2 briefings, actually one very long briefing. I did all my to-dos. So yeah, my daily goal is always 2 ads, 2 briefings. So briefings just like for editors, so they actually get produced, so if you have just like 2 ads every day, you have 14 ads every week, so that's a good, like it's actually a good, like for one person, it's a good output. Of course, you could do more. Or just like I had some other tasks. If you only do ads like every day, I think you should actually like be able to do 4 with the briefings. But yeah, so today's topic is just very short. Hopefully it stays short. And yeah, so the thing is that the e-com space is really, really fucking weird. Really, like the e-com space is really weird in terms of how brands are scaling. So I think there are like 2 good examples to look at. So there's Rise Superfoods, so the Rise mushroom coffee, right? And there's like Resilia. So Resilia, if you don't know them, they almost actually do the same revenue. And you have like 2 sides basically. The one side, I would say, like do the ethical way, and you can look at the Trustpilot, I think they have 4.8 stars, so their product actually delivers what it promises and the people are happy, right? And then you have the other side with Resilia. They have like a Trustpilot of 1 and basically just like all are like 1 star, right? Except of some fake ones on like 5 stars, and Trustpilot even also like noted down that they're fake. And my point is just that like money at the same time is like just like how the financial system works. It's good. Like I think it's good with like how to say it, like the bro. Just like right now how it works, right? So you put in effort and you get some money out. If you don't do anything, I mean, in some countries it's fucked up and you still get something, but essentially like you get rewarded for like doing things, inventing things, and everything else. And at the same time, it really attracts also people with really bad intentions. I think the Resilia guy, I don't really like. I respect him as a marketer maybe, but not as a person, because he obviously fucking scams. He does Blackhat shit and everything else. And I think that at the same time, if it sounds like maybe like fucking retarded for you, but it also keeps people like really, I would say, small, and I think it also gets people in very lot of trouble, right? So I think the Resilia guy, I think it's not sustainable what he does, and I think it's the same thing with like the other brands. You won't be able to sell Resilia, for example. You won't be able to sell some Blackhat store, right? And even if you would, like I think just like in terms of how big people are, like literally just like how big, for example, Elon Musk is, or like 500 million, 800 million, whatever, like these type of numbers, I think you won't be able to get there if you don't actually provide value, right? Like real value to the people. And I actually don't like the e-com space that I think actually like maybe 60-70% of the people don't really view it as a business, right? So they just say, okay, I want to make money, I want to do 1K days, I want to do 5K days, 10K days, and they just like think they're selling to random people, that people don't exist, right? But it's real people, like I think you can really put that, like people don't have like money, like not a lot. Now, if I walk around in Germany, people don't have a lot of money, right? And it's the same in the USA, and I think it's just like ethically wrong to do at least that what Resilia does. Like you could sell something maybe that that most people maybe where it won't work, but some people which will take it works, right? So that would be for me something different, because maybe at the end you're net positive for the universe or whatever. But if you're resilient, you're saying parasites for everything, you're just like selling some BS, then you're not helping anyone, like literally not anyone. And that's like a problem for me, that like these people basically are the loudest in the community, I would say. And And many people just like follow them, just say, oh, I want a 10K days, and then I just like sell some BS China product and I just sell that, you know. And not every China product is bad. You can literally start as a China product and then transition and like formulate it in China, you know, and actually solve the problem. And I don't know, like my point of this video is just that if you really have big goals, you know, and if you really believe that the universe basically gives you back what you give the universe, then you understand that you shouldn't be thinking, oh yeah, I want 10K days and now I will sell some BS product that doesn't solve the problem. And actually like it's so just like some made up shit. I think that just like it won't lead you to your goals, right? So if you really want to achieve big things and really like have a long-term skill set and really just like want to grow your company, really want to exit this company and really want to not be basically a small fish, you know, pretending to be a big one. Because like to be honest, if you have 5 million, it's not a lot, you know, like in the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot, right? And it just depends what you want, you know. If you want to be that guy who tells your children or tells your family, oh, I'm selling this product online, I'm selling parasites for example, cancer, you know, then, then be that guy, you know. I just think that won't end good. I think that the universe basically gives you it back if you help people, and can be monetary wise, can be health wise, can everything else. But yeah, that's just like the point of the video. I hope you got like the point, and just like try to basically not do like Blackhat shit, you know. If you need to start out at something like that you don't stand behind of, and then you say, hey, okay, I will really like formulate everything else and really just like improve my product when I reach at a certain scale that I can do it, then like that's okay for me, just like because in the end you are basically providing universe net positive, like you're really helping people in the end, you know. And yeah, that's just like my opinion, I guess, and just like my raw thoughts. And yeah, that's it for today, and till tomorrow.